Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to share with you all some methods that I personally use to grow out my hair this long. It wasn't very long ago, I believe about a year ago, that I decided to chop off my hair right above here, and I instantly regretted that decision. Short hair just isn't for me. So I was on a mission to grow my hair out as quickly as possible, and these were some of the methods that I discovered on my way. So if you haven't watched my hair care routine that I posted last week, I would highly recommend you guys to go and watch that first, because then this video would make a lot more sense. I'm gonna start off by getting the most boring one out of the way, which is healthy eating. I'm not gonna be sitting here telling you all to eat green vegetables or fruits, because we all know that, and chances are we still fail to do that. So I discovered a way out which will not only help us with the hair growth but also satisfy our taste buds, and that is by making a biotin shake or a smoothie. Have you ever seen those commercials or advertisements of the pills that claim to make your hair grow faster? So those tablets or pills basically have a thing which is called biotin or vitamin B7, which is mainly responsible for the growth of hair, nails and skin. Now instead of popping those pills, I decided to combine all the vegetables and the fruits that were easily available to us, which were really high in biotin, and kind of make a concoction of it. Now to make this biotin shake, I like to start off by adding one banana. Bananas have really high levels of biotin in it. Then I also like to add some berries, especially strawberries, but strawberries were out of season so I couldn't really show you. Now to make this smoothie a little less thick, I like to add coconut water. And the star of the show is peanut butter, which surprisingly has really high levels of biotin in it. I also like to add some almonds and flax seeds. And lastly, just grind all of this in the mixture and your drink is ready. I personally like to consume it every morning along with my breakfast. It's a really easy and natural way to consume biotin, and it also tastes pretty good. Now, if you're too lazy to do all of this, all you need to do is eat some raw coconut every single day, and trust me, it's gonna change your life. It's gonna change the way your hair looks. What I like to do is I like to snack on coconut, like raw coconut, throughout the day, and within a couple of weeks you'll see a noticeable difference in the way your hair looks and feels. And it's not only going to help you with your hair, but you'll also see a lot of difference with the way your nails feel. Now moving on to something a little bit more fun, DIY all natural hair masks. I'm going to be sharing with you all some of my favorite hair masks that I like to do on a regular basis. The first one is a fenugreek or a methi hair mask. For this hair mask, you will need some powdered fenugreek seeds or methi, the pulp of one aloe vera leaf, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and 2 tablespoons of castor oil. You want to start off by adding 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and 2 tablespoons of castor oil. Next, you want to add the pulp of one aloe vera leaf and 2 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds, and you want to run all of this in the mixer. Now I know that this mask can be really messy, and on top of that it doesn't smell that great either. But there's no way out of it. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite masks. You guys have to try it, and trust me, you'll see a lot of difference in the way your hair feels and looks. The second mask is an onion ginger mask. You will need the juice of one onion, the juice of one clove of ginger, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of castor oil. You want to start off by adding 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of castor oil. Next, you want to add the juice of 1 onion and 1 clove of ginger. You want to go ahead and mix this really well. Now this mask is especially great if you suffer with bald spots and even dandruff. This mask too doesn't smell great at all, but you can get away with it by adding a couple of drops of essential oils like tea tree oil or even peppermint oil. Now both of these masks can be applied on your scalp as well as on the lengths of your hair, but I would recommend you guys to really concentrate it on your scalp, because that is where your hair will be really growing out from. And once you've applied the mask, you really want to massage your scalp to stimulate hair growth and blood circulation. And also I try hard to do these masks at least twice a month. You want to leave these masks on for 2 to 3 hours and then just shampoo and condition as you would usually. Now the third tip that I'm going to be sharing with y'all is something that I've already touched base on in my hair care routine, but I'm going to quickly go through it again. It is to minimize the number of washes per week or to increase the gap between your washes. Now the main purpose of doing this is to reduce the number of times you apply shampoo to your scalp. Even if you're using a natural shampoo, you're still stripping your head off of the natural oils that it's producing, and that's not really going to help you with your hair growth. So I'm going to be suggesting to y'all the no poo method. Now what this basically means is to replace the regular hair wash that you were to do with a shampoo with a baking soda mixture.
For this, you will need 1 tablespoon of baking soda, which you will add to 6 tablespoons of water and mix it really well.
Now all you really want to do is use this baking soda and water mixture and apply it to your hair like you would with a shampoo, and just massage it in and wash your hair off. So every time I use this mixture to wash my hair feels really clean and fresh. However, I would suggest you guys to do a little bit of a patch test on you just in case you're allergic to it or it doesn't suit you. So even though this method isn't directly helping you to grow your hair, it definitely plays a huge role in the long run when you're trying to grow your hair out. So I'm going to be sharing with y'all a hair rinse that I like to use on my hair once in 2 weeks, and that is the ACV hair rinse or the apple cider vinegar hair rinse. Now this is a very popular hair rinse, and it is so for a very good reason.
You will need 2 to 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, which you will add to 1 cup of water, and you want to mix this up really well.
Again, for this hair rinse, you want to make sure to do a patch test just to make sure everything's okay. One more really important thing to remember when you're doing this hair rinse is to tip your head back and then pour the liquid in your hair, because if this gets in your eye, it's gonna burn like crazy. And also, don't wash this off. You just want to leave it in your hair and let it dry with your hair like you would with a leave-in conditioner. Now the final tip, which is oiling, may sound super obvious and straightforward to you, but I have some pointers which might possibly help you. I'm gonna start off by sharing with you all some of the concoctions that I like to make. The first one is a coconut castor oil sort of a mixture.
For this hair oil, you will need 2 vitamin E capsules, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of castor oil. You want to start off by adding the 1 tablespoon of coconut oil with the 1 tablespoon of castor oil. To this, you will add the oil of the 2 vitamin E capsules. So yeah, this is what your final oil should look like.
And the second one is a little bit more Indian and traditional.
For this oil, you will need about 5 leaves of curry leaves or curry patta, along with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of castor oil. Start off by pouring the 1 tablespoon of coconut oil with the 1 tablespoon of castor oil. Add the curry leaves to this oil and heat it up for a couple of seconds. Lastly, add the pulp of 1 aloe vera leaf and grind this well in the mixer. So this is what your final oil should look like.
Now these are the oils that I like to use on my hair twice a week. Once you've applied the oil to your roots and also the lengths of your hair, it is very important to massage it and stimulate hair growth. Now once you're done with your massage, you want to take a wooden comb and kind of run that through your scalp for 2 minutes. Not too much because you don't want to irritate your scalp either. Now once you're done with all of this, you want to use the inversion technique, which makes the world of a difference. And I cannot lay enough stress on how beautifully this works. If you were to take away just one thing from this video, it would definitely be this.
All you have to really do is flip your hair forward in a way that blood would rush to your head, and that would stimulate hair growth. You want to do this for 7 minutes.
Now another thing that I like to do is gradual oiling. Now what basically gradual oiling is, throughout the week I just like to take a couple of drops in my palm and kind of massage that at the back of my head or just different spots that wouldn't be noticeable. I like to do this even on the lengths of my hair to make them look healthy. So yeah, those were some of my hacks or tips or tricks that I like to use to grow my hair out. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend if you found it helpful. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.